What's going on, Life of Lugo? It's early. I just got up. Had a couple hours of sleep, but it's time to go pick that Nintendo Switch up. GameStop should be opening very soon, so let's go get it.
This ain't for the leases. Time for loafers. You can never tie my secret. Todo el mundo está loco. Todo el mundo raya o el coco. Y yo solo sé que montaron.
Alright, so I just pulled up to the GameStop. I don't know if y'all can see it over there, but there's definitely already a line of people waiting to pick up their Switches. Real quick, shout out to my boy Jimmy for the hat. That's why I had to bump my J Balvin for that Colombian, you feel me? As well as my favorite video game of all time, Little Nemo, for Nintendo. So I had to rock the shirt because we're up in Nintendo today, all day. Honestly, I'm really nerded out right now. We got the little Game Boy for the AirPod case today. I guess let's go wait in that line and see what's up.
Bruh.
Yes, sir. Just got the Switch OLED, so now it's time to go home and unbox this and see what it's all about. All right, boom. So we're back at the crib. Now we are ready to unbox this Nintendo Switch OLED and see what it feels like and looks like in hand. Off the bat, you can see I got the white version. I think I'm gonna customize the dock and the Joy-Con at some point, so that's why I did that one. I think it'll be easy to customize and paint over. On the back of the box, you see it highlights the tabletop mode, mainly because it got that new kickstand right there. Obviously the bigger dock, and the new controllers look a little spiffy, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, but let's open it up and see what we got inside. Alright, so right away you can see we got both Joy-Con here, the white colorway. They're the exact same as the old Switch, and I actually got my old Switch here to compare in a little bit, but they're definitely the same Joy-Con. I think the only thing that changed is kind of the lanyard on the handles. That's about it. The actual tablet of the Switch right here, which with it not on, looks pretty similar to the old one. It's the same body size, but the screen size is different, which we'll obviously see when we turn them on. Put that to the side. Comes with an HDMI cable. Can never have too many of these. The charger for the Switch, which on the old Switches, they come in handy, and with me and my son playing Nintendo, we need these everywhere. The basic Joy-Con controller, and the new dock, which is definitely different than the other one. The main thing probably being the rounded edges, as well as the little back core design. That's much different. Before it's just one little notch. And I do like the glossy black inside. Hopefully it doesn't have any issues with scratching the screen like the original Switch dock did. But it does look really dope, and I think I'm definitely going to customize this because it's just so, yeah, it's so clean looking. The two USB ports on the side. Oh, and this whole plate pops off. In the last one it was a flip down, so that's different. It looks like we got AC adapter, HDMI out, and the LAN port, so now you can play on a wired connection, which is, you know, if you're competitive on the Switch, which I don't know a lot of people who are, but if you are, that should help. And the bottom is just rubberized material, so it should stick a little better, shouldn't slide around. But yeah, overall, not too bad. Hopefully this is a little bit more sturdier of a machine. I definitely went through like 2 with my son, so hopefully this one's good. What I'm gonna do now is hook up the Joy-Con and get my account on there, and then I will get back with you in 1 second. Oh yeah, and these are the new little Joy-Con handles. You can see it's that new white and black braided cord. A little bit different of a button design, but pretty much the same feel. Alright, so we're back and we finally got everything downloaded. I got my profile on the new Switch. Downloaded a game to try out. Real quick, I just want to show you some of the differences between the OLED and the second generation of the original Switch. The controllers going to be the exact same. They fit the same. The Joy-Cons the same. In fact, the body itself is the same width. The only difference is going to be that screen. You can kind of see right now. If I turn them on to their home screens, you can see not only the size difference, but I don't know if you can tell how much brighter the color is, as well as how much deeper the black is on the new OLED versus the original Switch. Another difference is going to be the top design of the tablet part. You see the vents are a little different. This one has big giant holes, which I didn't really like because things can get in there. It seems like it's a little bit more solid construction in one piece. There's more grooves and things on the older one. It just can get dirty quicker. Hopefully this is an improvement on that. The volume rocker is a little bit longer but thinner. And the power button is more of like an oval versus that circle on the old one. If you look at the back of the systems, you'll notice the old kickstand on the Switch was not the best. In fact, you see how hard it is to get up. It kept it up, but barely. What you can see though is the SD slot is right underneath there on the old one. It has these two little vents right here. On this one, the whole back is kind of the kickstand, which is a lot better. It's way more sturdy, more reliable. Also, you can kind of tilt it and get to whatever angle you want like that. So that's a cool feature. So a lot better improvement on that. The SD card slot is down here on the new Switch. Actually, no, it's on the side right over here. The bottoms are the same. On the edge of the tablet over here, it's a little bit this glossier black. It goes further on it instead of this more plasticky look on the side here. So it makes it look a little bit more high tech, a little more sleek, if you will. But besides that, that's pretty much it for the controls and the differences between them. Like I said, the only main difference you're really going to get with the OLED is this screen. And of course, the new improvements to the dock with the Ethernet port like I mentioned earlier. Essentially, it's the same system, okay? You're not going to get some graphical enhancements. They may look better because of the new screen. You're not going to get too much jump in performance. But what you're really paying for the extra $50 is that screen, which I think is worth it. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try the same game on both. Put them side by side so you can kind of see how they play. Keep them on the same brightness and kind of see how they look next to each other. Alright, so right away you can see, obviously, with the screen size and the brightness, it is definitely a significant improvement. Again, graphic wise, you're not going to see much difference between the old one and the new one. It's really going to be mainly just that screen size. And it's hard to tell here, but you can tell like the blacks on the screen, they're going to be a lot deeper because of the OLED versus that old LCD. Now, one difference I can see between the systems would be if you're playing in tabletop mode. If you were playing a two-player game, on this Switch would be a lot better than this Switch. You can see just the screen difference alone is just much better. So if you're playing Mario Kart and you decide to take off the Joy-Con and hand one to somebody else, I'm sure it's much better playing on this system than it would be if you were playing on this system. So that's another big improvement as well. Overall, it's just a much better viewing experience. It may not seem like a lot to some, but if you're playing games for hours on end and you're holding this and you're looking at a screen, this is going to be so much more pleasurable to play with and look at. So if you're getting a new Switch, definitely a no-brainer. I would say go with the OLED Switch because it's only $50 more and the screen difference makes up for that, as well as the improvements in the kickstand and the dock. But if you already have one, that may just be a personal decision. If funds are a little low, then maybe you can stick with your old one because it still is a beautiful system. Definitely one of my most fun systems to play with too. So that would be a personal choice. But honestly, I like the way it looks, and just for the $50 price difference, 100% worth it. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the new Switch OLED. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And just be on the lookout for more videos coming with the new Nintendo Switch OLED, Metroid Dread, and other gameplay coming soon. Like we will.